challenge is absolutely incredible and I can't wait to enter. You should too.
Computer, what time is it?
It's 9:17 a.m.
Good morning, Trekkies, members. Ernesto Luton, Director of the Enterprise Project. How are you today? Yes, indeed, we do need you guys to start sending in pictures, and get this challenge going. Now, we have one applicant, so one contestant. So that he automatically wins, and this time, for the first time, we're actually trying to make it a little easier on ourselves. But this time, we're going to be giving away cash money instead of a gift. So it's going to be a $50 cash prize for the winner of the Show Your Pin challenge. And like I said, as far as I know, we only have one contestant, so he wins the $50 automatically. But you have about 5 days to get in on this. You got a pin, get yourself a prize. I mean, that's if you've got the best picture. Now, a couple of pictures came in and we can hardly see the pin. So yeah, there's actually more than one contestant. But like I said, I thought there was like really only one because he really showed that pin. The other picture, the pin is, can hardly be seen. So that's what counts. It's not just showing your pin, but doing it in a great way, in an outstanding way, a different way. I don't know. You have to come up with something, and it's not me that's going to pick the one. It's our regional coordinators. We have 8 of them, so they're going to be the ones that are going to make the final decision on who wins. Get your pictures in, and good luck on that. Watch this video, and we'll get back on the other side. Things are not normal, right? I mean, it's hard to concentrate when so much is going on around us. And I understand that. I mean, build the ship when the whole world is falling apart, it seems. for some especially. I mean, there's always people going to, be having hard times because our society's just not set up to help everybody the way it should. But now, with what's going on, it's just hard to focus on build a ship or, being a good Trekkie, being a good citizen. And then, of course, if you get out there in the streets, well, God knows. You're just not thinking about the Enterprise project right now, and I get it and I understand. It's kind of hard, to think about positive things right about now with everything going on. So we get it. That's why, you can't really be as a positive force for building, our group, building the membership, getting out there, pushing, waving your flags, because, we're just not up to it. I get it. Okay, watch this video. We'll get back on the other side.
Let's not mince words. A serious internal battle is raging across America, and the outcome is dangerously uncertain. If we truly want to fulfill Gene Roddenberry's ultimate vision of a united, peaceful humanity, the kind of world that could birth the Federation, we should have started building that foundation 5 years ago. That urgency is exactly why I launched the Enterprise project 5 years ago. When the conversation shifts to building the Enterprise, the walls come down. Everyone wants to join that mission. The truth is simple. Red and blue love Star Trek. Red and blue love the Enterprise. When we trade our political weapons for construction tools and build this mighty vessel, together we will naturally grow to love and trust one another. The USS Enterprise will be more than a ship. It will be our symbol of essential unity, not just for a fractured nation, but for the entire planet. We cannot wait for fictional saviors. The Vulcans aren't coming. It is our sacred duty to turn this world into the Federation, and as the Federation expands, so does the potential and the nobility of the human race. The deep-seated change we need must emerge from within, but it needs a name that inspires, not divides. It can't be policy change or reform. It must be the USS Enterprise. This ship is our collective, unifying project. Let's stop focusing on what tears us apart and start building the future together. Join the Enterprise project, and together, change the world.
Hey guys, I wanted to show you this. Like this. Look at this. False graph at its very best. This is a Star Trek buffet set. And it's for NCC 1701A. And it comes with the certificate of authenticity. And look at this, it's actually numbered. They stopped doing that. A couple of 100 of these things were made, and then they stopped giving out the certificate. So all the ones that were made after that did not come with a certificate. So this is rare, this is beautiful, and this is yours. Because we need funds. We're getting low. And that means we can't send out the membership cards. We can't do all the other things we want to do. So help us out. I don't know what this is going for. Something like $200. I don't know. But get it and help us out. All right. Take a look at this video. We'll get back on the other side. If you know me, you know I like things to be real. That's just the way I am. Why isn't this real? It should be. This should be a high-powered walkie-talkie. And this is something I've been trying to do since what? 1984, something like that. I don't remember. But this should be a walkie-talkie, you know? And I won't rest until it is. I guess, you know, that's one of the byproducts of the Enterprise project of building this ship, is having all the little things that are now just, you know, toys or whatever, to actually have them working. Now, the one company went a little, you know, with their tricorder that actually, you know, has some functions, you know, which is great. But I tell you, for me, it's a little complicated in, you know, learning everything that you have to learn and how to, you know, guess I'm lazy or something. But this should be a walkie-talkie. And you'd use it to talk to your friends and your crewmates when you're out on at an event or something, a whole bunch of you together, and you get separated. You can always communicate on your communicator. It makes it real. I mean, the Bluetooth is kind of real because you know, but you still have to have your phone on, and you have to, and it has its limitations. It should be direct communication, just like on the show. So we want to make this real, and I've been, you know, in touch with Motorola to get them to make this into a walkie-talkie, a powerful walkie-talkie. Why Motorola? Because they are into space, you know. They are into space. They have satellites, Motorola, you know. So in the future, it would probably be Motorola that would actually make these. So I want Motorola to make them now. And that's what we've been working on. So we could use a little help in that area. Okay, guys, it's been great. We're going to see you next Thursday. And as always, live long and prosper.